One of the key moments in my life was when I was around 15 years old, and I was sitting in church, and I was struggling with something, and I stumbled upon the question, God, what do you think I should do in this situation? And it really became a turning point in my life. I call it the big question. God, what do you think I should do? I think it's a question that we don't ask anywhere near as often as we should. I think very often we ask the wrong people for advice. When we're struggling with something in our lives, or when we really have a decision to make, I think very often we go to people who know almost nothing about nothing, and we ask them what they think we should do, rather than going to the one who has the answer to every question and saying, hey, God, what do you think I should do? If I could only do one thing, if I had to narrow everything I do down to one thing, if Dynamic Catholic could only do one thing, if we had to narrow everything we do down to one thing, I would teach people how to develop a daily habit of prayer. It's the whole ball game. A lot of other things will come from that, but without that, a lot of other things will never come at all. They'll never develop. If you really want to grow spiritually, if you really want to have a better life, if you really want to have a better marriage, be a better parent, whatever it is that's important in your life, if you really want it to change and grow and be transformed, I'm telling you, develop a daily habit of prayer. It will change your life. It has changed lives. It will change your life. It is the thing when it comes to everything we're talking about. You want to slay resistance? Develop a daily habit of prayer. Whatever it is that you feel called to accomplish in this phase of your life or this stage of your life, nothing is going to help you accomplish that more than developing a daily habit of prayer or renewing a daily habit of prayer. It's the thing. And you know what? We resist it. Man, do we resist it. We find excuses after excuse after excuse after excuse. We find excuses. We got so many excuses about why we can't pray daily, why we can't pray at the same time every day or in the same place every day. And of course, very often I encourage people to stop by their church, spend a few minutes. There's something very, very powerful about spending a few minutes in a quiet, empty church. People say, I'm real busy and I can't do that. And what about once a week? Could you do it once a week? Well, I don't know. There are a lot of things going on. And if I put $1,000 in cash in an envelope and stuffed it in the songbook in the 7th row on the left-hand side of the church, and told you I'd put the same $1,000 there every Thursday, all you have to do is stop by and spend 10 minutes in prayer, when's the next time you think you'd miss a Thursday? You see, everything's a matter of priorities. Everything's a matter of priority. We do the things that we believe are most important. The problem is sometimes we're confused about what's most important. Prayer, daily prayer. Create a habit. It's different for different people. I'm not going to say you have to do this. I'm not saying you have to do that. I do know if you're really trying to do it for the first time, the prayer process is very, very, very powerful. But create a habit of prayer. It'll change your life. And it will increase your ability to fight resistance. But beware. You will experience more resistance around trying to create a daily habit of prayer than anything else. Resistance will do everything within its power to stop you from establishing a daily habit of prayer, because resistance knows that if you create this daily habit of prayer, resistance is in big trouble.